All right, what's going on, everybody? Today we're back in the Angeles National Forest. Today we're in Icehouse Canyon. We were going to attempt to hike Telegraph Peak, but when I got into the canyon, I noticed that it was completely covered up with smoke. So that means there's a fire nearby. I didn't bring anything to be prepared, so I got this little face cover right here that I cut up one of my shirts to make. Honestly, we're staying positive. There's a little bit of ash in the air, so I don't know how far we're gonna make it, but we're out here to hike. We're out here to see nature. So let's see what it's looking like. Let's see if we get some unique experiences, some unique views. Let's just see what's going on. All right, so our planned route for today is to start right here at Icehouse Canyon, follow the trail up to Icehouse Saddle, then we're gonna hit Timber Mountain, and finally end it off up here at Telegraph Peak. Like I said, the conditions, I don't know if we're gonna make it today, but we're still shooting, we're still gunning. So this is what we're dealing with today. You can see that layer of smoke. Right here it's white smoke. Back over in San Antonio Canyon by Mount Baldy over there, it was like a thick, that red smoke, the heavier smoke. So I'm not sure where the fire's at. Down here in the canyon, you can see it's nice. I could definitely smell a fire, but with all the trees and the water, it's like filtering it out pretty good. But once we get above the saddle, I'm not sure what the conditions are going to be, so we're just going to keep staying hopeful, see where we go. Also, for this hike I got some new gear. I got some brand new trekking poles, and I bought some brand new merino wool socks, so we're fully locked in. We were prepared for a big day, so we're going to keep pushing it. There's literally so many squirrels on the trail today. There's like the 12th one I've seen. They're just chilling. There's some parts of the sky up ahead that look pretty clear. So the conditions might get a little bit better, but it could go either way, to be honest. I feel good. This mask is definitely helping, but we're gonna keep this pushing. Let's keep going. It's super smoky, and every single hiker that I've ran into doesn't have a face mask. I'm like, damn, what are y'all doing? How are y'all handling this? So I don't know. It's pretty crazy, but we're feeling good. I'm gonna get some water right now, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. Yes, sir. The sun is cooking, so the hat goes on. We are now incognito. Let's go. Damn, bro, this is intense. This is intense smoke. Who's is in the thick of it, bro? .2 miles until we make it to the saddle. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. The only thing I'm noticing is that because I'm wearing the mask, I feel like I'm getting a little bit gassed quicker. Definitely a little bit quicker than last time. So we're just taking it slow. We're taking it easy. I'm not sure what the smoke is going to look like up there once we're up there. We just kind of got to find out. So we're taking it step by step, moment by moment, and we're just going with the flow. So, yeah. All right, we made it to the junction with the Chapman Trail. We got 0.6 miles left to the saddle. This is what the canyon's looking like right now. Just a few moments ago, I ran into somebody who said that they made it to Timber Mountain. They were trying to go to Telegraph, but they said they decided to turn around because when they got to the saddle between Timber and Telegraph, there was a lot of smoke. So I don't know what that means for us. Hopefully it'll clear out a little bit. I'm gonna get there and evaluate myself. But I feel good. The smoke is a little bit clearer up there than it was in the canyon. And we're just moving along. It's hot, but we're handling business. We're on a mission. Let's get it. There's a really nice breeze up here right now. Definitely feels good. Hopefully it's blowing the smoke away. All right, we made it up here to Ice House Saddle. The wind is absolutely howling right now. The smoke isn't too bad. We feel pretty good. So if we take a look right here, we can see the Telegraph Peak is 2.9 miles away. Timber Mountain is 1 mile. I think we're gonna go for it. I feel pretty good. I actually feel really good. So we're gonna drink some water, we're gonna eat a quick snack, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. This is what the saddle looks like right now though. All right, 3 miles left means it's time to power up. Energy gel, let's go baby. The last time I was on this section of Timber Mountain was 10 years ago. I was 15 years old, and I remember I was out of shape, but I remember summiting the mountain being completely gassed, completely out of breath. It was during the winter too, so there was a little bit of snow on the ground. Not a dangerous amount, but it's just really cool to be back on this trail and to be on it at a time where I feel physically fit. So we're gonna compare how we feel when we get up there right now to how we felt when we got up there the first time. All right, so up right here on the Timber Ridge, down there's the saddle, right there's Cucamonga Peak. That's where we were at last Tuesday. That's Etowanda Peak, that's Bighorn Peak, and then Ontario Peak is right there behind that tree. So we got a lot of views right here. Timber Mountain shouldn't be too far up. There's a chopper flying around somewhere. I don't see him, but I wonder if he's going to the fire. Damn, that's crazy. The smoke has completely like almost cleared out up here though. It's very, very thin. All right, we made it to the junction of the 3 T's trail and the Timber Mountain trail. It says Timber Mountain is that mountain right there. It's just 0.25 miles away. I'm gonna hit it, but I'm gonna hit it after I hit Telegraph. Telegraph is that big one right there, bro. Honestly, this looks kind of insane. This looks like it's about to be the hardest thing I've ever done. So we're pushing it, and I'm just gonna go straight over there. I'm gonna get that knocked out, and then we're gonna come back down and hit Timber Mountain. Bro, ain't no way, bro. What am I doing? Ain't no way. Bro, that's actually a monstrosity, bro. This is gonna be disgusting. All right, we made it to the saddle at Telegraph Peak. You got Timber Mountain over there. You got Telegraph Peak over there, bro. This looks insane. We have a mission ahead of us. It's extremely windy. This area is really cool though. I wasn't expecting this. You could see like down there, the rocks are really white. It looks like there's some kind of geological feature right there, but I'm not gonna go down there today to check it out. Maybe in the future. For right now, we're dealing with this behemoth. I know earlier I was a little bit cautious. That's because I hadn't hiked in smoke before. I hadn't hiked in, you know, anything like that, and I was really nervous that when I needed that breath of fresh air, I would pull the mask down and I wouldn't be able to get that breath of fresh air. But now that we're up here, the smoke has cleared. I'm on full-on maniac mode, bruh. I can't even lie. I feel insane right now. I feel like this mountain that's my mountain, bruh. Getting conquered. The spirits are extremely high. I don't think the spirits have ever been this high on a hike before. I feel extremely good. We're knocking this down. Okay, let's go. Currently at 8,000 feet, which means that we got about 900 feet of elevation gain left to make it to the top. I want to say it's around 8,900 feet at the top of Telegraph Peak. And honestly, I think due to the fire, we're gonna be the only ones on this trail. We are the only ones on this mountain. We're gonna be the only ones to summit this peak today. So we have a beautiful opportunity to just be up here alone, and we're gonna enjoy it. Man, with these trekking poles, I'm absolutely cutting up this mountain, bro. It is so completely rugged out here. The rocks that I'm walking on, the terrain that I'm walking on, it's just like rocks. Things are just collapsing. Things are in motion. Things are moving around. I watched the pine cone literally just fall on its own off the hill. Nobody pushed it. I didn't push it. It just started rolling, bro. I picked up momentum. So it's crazy up here. I'm feeling good. The trail got really steep. It's switchbacking really short. It reminds me kind of like Strawberry Peak, where it gets really sandy and those switchbacks get really crazy. The only difference is that this is at 9,000 feet. Strawberry Peak's at 6, so it's a big difference. But I'm still feeling good, and we're pushing it up this mountain. Oh, let's keep going. Crazy little rocks right here. Got the trail right here. Man, right here we found the source of the smoke from earlier. It looks like the San Bernardino Mountains got a fire. Damn. You can see San Gabriel poking out right there. But respect to all the first responders that are out there fighting this right now, that are trying to do their damage on this. It's always sad, man. I just posted a video about the bridge fire burn area. I went to go visit it and it looked destroyed. So this is so sad, for reals. Y'all take care of nature. Bro, y'all can see this is no joke, bro. It's so insane because as much as I liked every hike that I've done up to this point, I genuinely feel like each one gets better and better. Just how rugged this looks, bro, with all these rocks. The trail's like barely a trail. There's just something I really love about it. I believe the peak is going to be straight up ahead. Mount Baldy looks absolutely beautiful from this view. It looks so peaceful. It's just chilling. We're right here at the junction with the Three T's trail. So Timber Mountain's over there. I think you could see it a little bit. There's like a little ski lift somewhere right there. And then Telegraph Peak, where we're headed, is straight up right here. It's a final push to the summit. So let's get this. Bro, it's actually never ending. I'm still going. I thought we were about to hit the peak, but apparently you got to get to the top of the ridge, and then the peak is over here. Bro, look at that massive knot on this shit. What? Bro, look at that massive knot. That's crazy. Looks like a freaking turtle, bro. This tree's historic. Still pushing. Feels like we're at war with the mountain right now, bro. I'm jamming these trekking poles in. This is no joke. Oh, bro, let's go. Yeah. Woo! Damn, bro, the glasses are falling. This is crazy. Ah, let's go. Oh my gosh. This is unbelievable. Wow. That's Baldy right there. That's Manker Flats. That's gonna be our route when we head up to Mount Baldy. That'll be our way down via the Devil's Backbone. Insane. Okay, let's see. Right here's Timber Mountain, Cucamonga, Etowanda, I believe Bighorn, and Ontario's over there. All right, here we go. Telegraph Peak. Y'all can't even see that. Telegraph Peak, 8,889 feet. We're up here. Down there, if you look in that direction, is Lido Creek. I've been there a few times. Nothing crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. This is absolutely insane. Insane. No way, bro. Crazy. Honestly, the views are insane. Everybody said that this is like a beautiful 360 view because you got Mount Baldy right there, and it's like a very narrow summit, and so it lives up to the hype. You could see everything from right here, even though it's like a smoky day. Look, we're actually getting a little bit of the fire coming up right there. But even though it's a smoky day, the views are still insane. I'm the only one up here. I had the entire summit to myself. So honestly, it's just like, it's amazing. I felt good getting up here. I really thought I was gonna feel a little bit more tired. The hardest part was just getting to the saddle. I feel like Icehouse Canyon, the trail itself is pretty tough. I feel like it's tougher to get to the saddle than it is to get to the peaks. Especially I had the mask on and the smoke was really heavy, so that definitely added to the difficulty of that. But man, it's so beautiful. There's Baldy taunting me. We're gonna go see that soon. But man, just a beautiful day. So grateful to be alive. So grateful to get to experience this. It's amazing. Just like that, it's time to get back to it. So we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna try to hit Timber Mountain, depending on how we're feeling. We still gotta go back up, bruh. Like, we gotta go down all this mountain, up there, and then over there. So it's a lot, but I feel good. So we're gonna keep it pushing because it's getting a little bit late. It's already 2 o'clock, so we gotta definitely get moving. So we actually ended up on the wrong trail. We were going down to freaking Thunder Mountain instead of Timber Mountain. So we had to walk back up. We're back at the junction, but should be smooth sailing from here on out. So right now we're back right here at the saddle between Telegraph and Timber Mountain. We still gotta go back up to Timber, so it's gonna be a mission. I'm getting some electrolytes in me right now, so I feel good and all that, but we're locked in. All right, here we are with the junction to the Timber Mountain summit. We're gonna take it 0.25 miles, quarter of a mile. We haven't stopped since the saddle down there. Kind of on a sick one. We're not gonna stop till we make it to the top. That's our mission. I think I said it earlier in the video, but the last time I hiked this, I was 15 years old. I was in way different shape and I was gassed, but I made it up there. Damn. I think I remember why I was gassed last time. It wasn't just because I was out of shape, bro. This is actually tough. There's something about this incline. For some reason, it feels even tougher than Telegraph. It just picks up. Oh, but we're here. Yes, sir. Woo! Didn't stop. You already know. Let's go, run it back. I was right here in this spot 10 years ago. This wasn't here. Timber Mountain, baby. Let's go. What are we at? 8303. 8,303 feet. Damn, they even got a nice new little sign right here. That's kind of crazy. You can see the views aren't like super insane, but it's a nice mountain. There's a lot of trees. It's got good vibes. Alright, it's been an incredibly long day, so we're gonna say peace out to Timber. We got some water in our system and the last of our Powerade. So it's time to just mob it down. Honestly, I'm gonna make this quick. I want to get back down to the car, so I might not film too much, but if anything interesting pops out, y'all gonna see. I'll see y'all down there. I genuinely cannot believe that I was just up there like an hour ago. That's insane, bro. And the fact that I'm back up here, bro, 2015 me would be so proud. That's insane. Back at Ice House Saddle, which means we got 3.5 miles left to go. 10 miles down. Should be just putting this on cruise control. I didn't take the trail down from Timber Mountain. Instead, I took the ridge. There's like a little side trail. I thought it would be faster, but honestly, don't do it. It's not worth it. Just take the trail. All right, so this is what Ice House Canyon is looking like right now without all the fire, or without all the smoke. It's a little bit more clear. There's still some lingering in the canyons, but it looks a lot better than earlier. All right, we're back in the canyon now. We got probably like a mile left, a mile and a half. Feeling good. I feel like the hiking poles really reduce the impact on your legs going up, but also going down. Like for going up, your muscles don't have to work as hard, or even like the tendons in your knee. I feel like sometimes when I'm going up a lot, I'll start to feel them get tight, but today I didn't feel them tight at all. So that was perfect. That was beautiful. Also, the knees on the way down, the last few hikes, low-key, my knees have been getting chewed up. They won't be hurting, but they'll feel sore the next day. So with the poles, right now they feel really good. Like this is the best I've felt. Even though Cucamonga was 2 miles shorter, I feel like I felt more tired and I felt worse than I do right now. So that's a good sign. Honestly, it's just beautiful. The smoke is pretty much entirely gone from the canyon down here. And it's just regular old Ice House Canyon with all its beauty and all its glory. So we're gonna enjoy this last little leg of the walk. Peaceful, serene, beautiful. I'll see y'all at the end. All right, we made it back to the parking lot, which means that our hike to Telegraph Peak is officially over. That's 13.5 miles with 4,500 feet of elevation gain. We also hit Timber Mountain, so it was a big dubs all around. We had to deal with the smoke, we had to deal with the high winds, but that wasn't gonna stop us, bruh, on a sick one. So I hope y'all had a good time watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.